Another day, another dollar. Thank the Lord for another 24. God, I knew that was you, man. Sunday motivation, Sunday grind, Sunday hustle. Just getting done with a nice little home workout, man. Finna cook some breakfast, man. But get right into the video, man. I'm still getting a lot of the same questions from people in my DMs asking me about this working out shit, this muscle, lifting weights, diet tips, diet advice. I keep saying the same stuff. I post these same videos over and over and over every week, so I don't think something is clicking in some of y'all's heads, with as far as your fitness goals, the gym, working out, what you're trying to accomplish. So I'm gonna post this video and I'm gonna go over this shit again, man. Try to keep this shit simple as possible. It's like ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, man. We going back to the chalkboard, So the first thing, man, we're gonna talk about is the diet. The diet, eating right for your goals, whatever it is you're trying to do. I keep preaching this shit. If you want to get leaner, you have to eat cleaner. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. So if you're trying to see your abs, you're trying to get shredded, stuff like that, you got to eat cleaner, man. You got to start subtracting stuff from your diet, man. You got to start meal prepping. You got to have a plan. You can't just go into it thinking you can outwork, out-train a bad diet. It doesn't work that way. No, sir. So me, when I want to start getting leaner, I start tapering down, cutting, I start to eat cleaner. It starts with the food, I start meal prepping more. I'm dieting. I eat a lot of fruit. My favorite fruits when I'm cutting: watermelon, pineapple, berries, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, stuff like that. I eat a lot of fruit. When I'm at work, I work in the prison system. I work night shifts. When I stay over and work the day shift overtime in the morning, I just drink coffee. I keep it simple. I keep it light. I don't eat my first meal till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I eat my meal. It's meal prep. On the weekends, I don't really take off when I'm cutting. I might have 1 or 2 cheat meals during the weekend. But during the week, majority of the time, 90% of the time, you got to eat cleaner. There's no getting around it, man. It's simple as that. Eat cleaner. The stuff I do when I do my meal prep: baked chicken, roasted vegetables, rice, baked fish. I might do ground turkey. What else do? I do one meal where I do the andouille sauces with the shrimp. I take a green pepper, a red pepper, mushrooms, onions, saute that all together with some rice on the side. That'll last me about 3-4 days, depending on how big of a batch I make. Something quick, man. When I do my diets, I try to keep it as simple as possible. On the other end of the spectrum, if you're trying to bulk up, it's mass season. You're trying to get that mass. You gotta eat big to get big. You got the goddamn. Some people hit me up. I'm trying to add weight. I'm trying to put on size, but it's not working. The first thing I ask them, what are you eating? What kind of foods? They tell me they eating chicken, baked fish, rice, which is good, but it's not going to help you accomplish what you're trying to accomplish if you're trying to bulk up. You got to be eating heavy, man. You got to be eating. I tell people like this, man. You can take my advice for what it is, or you can listen to somebody else, man. But all I'm preaching is what works for me. When I'm bulking up, I'm a natural foodie anyway. I love to eat food anyway. So I'm eating shit like pizza, pasta, stuff with a lot of carbs in it. You got to eat big. Read the label, see what got the most calories, the most carbs. You need to eat that shit, man. It's damn near like you got to force feed yourself. Like you got to be like Sherman Klump, Buddy Love trapped in Sherman Klump's body. You got to damn near force feed yourself. Eat as much food as you can, and you need to go hit that steel, lift heavy, and lift hard, baby. You don't gotta do a lot of cardio. I do that shit for about 6 months. I put on mass. It's easy for me to put on weight. Once you done a good cut, about 2 or 3 times. I tell people this, man. Go through the whole process. Do a good cut. Do it by the book. Do it right. Do it a couple times, because once you do it a couple times, you'll have the system down pat. You will know how, when you want to bulk up and when you want to cut, it's like second nature. You know exactly what to do. All the steps. You're going to know how long it's going to take. A good cut going to take you about a good 3 to 4 months, especially if you've been bulking up, you done put on weight. When you bulk up, you're going to put on a little bit of fat. This is what it is. So whatever your goals is, you got to identify your goals and you got to have a plan of attack. How you going to attack this shit, So like I said, when I want to bulk up, I eat big, I'm a natural foodie. I'm the type that'll go out to Olive Garden and I'm gonna eat a 5-course meal. I'm going to get the soup, the salad, the breadsticks for my appetizer. I may have a drink. Then I'm going to get some pasta. Then I'm going to get the cheesecake or the dessert. That's what I do when I'm trying to bulk up, put on weight. Then I keep lifting heavy. I go to the gym, and I put on that steel and I hit that shit. I may do some cardio, but I don't do a lot of cardio. You don't need a lot of cardio, especially if you're already pretty lean. You a hard gainer, you got a fast metabolism, I might do 10, 15 minutes of cardio. I focus on the lifting weights and the eating part, Going into my next topic, man, with this working out shit, especially if you just starting to work out, you want to focus on the compound movements in the beginning of your lifting career, I've been working out 21 years. I started when I was 13. One of my football coaches got me started lifting weights in the 8th grade, right before I went to high school, started playing football and whatnot my freshman year, And he had me on the basic shit, the bench press, the squat, the deadlift, the military press, the barbell back rows, the basics, man. I see a lot of people that go in the gym, this may be their first time working out, and they go in there and they doing stuff like curls, they doing calf raises. That's not going to get you the results you want in the beginning, man. You got to stick to the meat and the potatoes, the big dog shit. All the stuff I just mentioned, the bench press, the squat, the deadlift, the military press. Those movements hit a lot of different body parts, a lot of different muscle groups at one time. Focus on them at first, and then when you're trying to progress and get stronger, you find your max. You go in there, you find your max. Let's say you go in there, you get you a spotter, you find your bench max. Let's say you first start out, you benching 250. Okay, cool, that's good, So you stick there, you pyramid, you keep working with the 250. Then when the 250 get easy and it get to the point where you could bench 250, 2 to 3 reps, it's time to move up. Now you go up 5 or 10 pounds. Now you add 260. Boom, you hitting that. Let's say you just doing it for 1 rep. You barely getting it. You keep at it. You keep showing up. Keep being consistent. Then when 260 get easy, boom, you hitting that 2 times, 2, 3 times. You move up again. Constant progression. Progressive overload. 5 or 10 pounds. It may not sound like a lot, but over time, that shit adds up, man. Especially in the beginning when you first start working out, you're going to make big jumps. I remember when I was a damn teenager, man, I was making 20, 30, 40, 50 pound jumps in my maxes on the squat, the deadlift, the bench, man. You got a lot of testosterone running through your body. You going through growth spurts and you pumping, you hitting that shit hard, man. You going to move up. Once you start to get further along in your career, the gains slow down, but you can still make the gains. Don't get it twisted. I remember me, like I said, I've been working out 21 years, right? I'm just now getting to the point where I could bench press 405 on the bench consistently. That only happened like 2.5 years ago. I had to have somebody sit me down and tell me to lower my reps. If you're trying to get swole as far as your maxes too, you want to lower your reps. So this is what I do typically on the bench day. Say I was trying to go in there and I'm trying to max out and I'm trying to hit 405 on the bench. I go in there, warm my shoulders up real good with the band, then I throw 135 on there. Boom, hit that 10 times, put it back. Boom, put 225 on there. I might do that 5 to 8 times. Boom, warmed up. I'm feeling loose. I'm feeling good. Muscles, they feel that I got that lubrication in my joints. Boom, now it's time to do the big dog shit. 315, slap that on there. Boom, hit it 1 time, put it back. Boom, depending on how I'm feeling, I may put 365 on there, do 1 more set for 1, put it back. Now I'm ready for the 405. Boom, slap that on. Boom, that's how you do it, man. What you trying to power lift and get your overall strength up, you got to lower your reps. See, I had a football background, so I'm used to doing a whole lot of reps. I used to do like 225 for 20, 275 for 10 to 15, 315 for 5. Then I would try to max out and do 405, and I would never hit it, because I would be taxed. I'm doing too many reps. So I had somebody in my gym, he was benching 425. At the time, I was stuck at like 395 on the bench. He told me to do that, man. Literally a week later, my bench went up. I hit 405 like that, man. So that tells me you got to do less reps, man. He was right, man. You got to listen. Another thing too, You can't do the same shit over and over again at the gym and expect different results. I see some people go in the gym, they do the same workouts year round. You know, they may go in there and do their little 30 minutes of arms, you know, and they think they're going to get results. And a year later, they still look the same. You got to change it up. See, with me, no workout is ever the same. You know, when I go to the gym or I work out at the crib, it's all different, man. Whether it's the exercises I'm choosing, the weight, if I'm going heavy, moderate, or light that day, how many sets I'm doing, how many repetitions I'm doing on each exercise. No workout is ever the same. You got to trick your body, you know, because the body is smart. Your mind is smart. That muscle-mind connection, you know, if you keep doing the same shit over and over, man, your body's going to get used to it, you know. So you have to change that shit up constantly, every week. Every time I go to the gym, every workout is different. No workout is ever the same, you know. And I keep track of my numbers in my head. So, you know, say I did 405 for 2 1 week, you know, a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks down the line, now I may try 415 for 1 if I'm trying to get stronger, you know. Or I may just lighten the weight and I may just drop down to 315 and just rep with 315. I'm always trying to keep my mind guessing, keep my body guessing, because I don't want to get comfortable. I don't want my body to get used to a certain workout, you know, because then it's no good. It's no good, man. When your body starts to get used to certain shit, a certain stimulus, the same repetitions over and over, it adapts, you know, and you got to change the shit up. You know what I'm saying? If you got lagging body parts, you know, body parts, you feel like, oh, my arms ain't as big as I want them to be. I wish my legs would get bigger. You know, you feel like a certain body part is not it's not caught up as far as the rest of your body development, man. What you need to be doing, you got to hit more volume. You got to hit that body part harder, man. This is what I did, right, to get my arms to blow up, man. I watched this CT Fletcher video about 2-3 years ago, man. He said he hit arms every day for like a year straight, man. You know, he hit them every time he went to the gym. You know, his shit blew up. So I started doing it. I put the theory into practice, man. So about 6 months to a year, this is about 2-3 years ago, I started hitting arms every day. I would do 3 full arm workouts a week. The other days when I would do chest, back, or legs, at the end of them workouts, I would do a few sets on biceps, you know, or a few sets on triceps, man, like 2, 3, 4 sets, man. And lo and behold, a few months later, my arms started swelling up, man. The shit started blowing up. I was like, okay, this shit worked. What he said in that video worked, man. You got to hit more volume, man. You feel like whatever it is, your back, you want your back wider, your arms bigger, you want your chest to poke out more. You know, you got to start hitting it with more volume. Start hitting that shit about 2-3 times a week. You know, I started, like I said, I hit arms every day for down there about 6 months to a year, and my shit started poking, man. I had motherfucking doves. Shit started swelling up, man. Now when I'm out, people be asking me, man, God damn, boy, you hit arms every day. You some kind of personal trainer, man. How long did it take you to get that big? These are the type of compliments and comments people be giving me when I'm out in public. I may be at the grocery store shopping, man. I be loving it, man, because people notice that shit, man. When you on your shit, man, with this working out shit, this fitness shit, people gonna notice. They gonna take notice, you feel me, man? To my people that can't make it to the gym. You know, I understand people got different obligations in their life. You know, you may have a family, you may have kids and whatnot, man. As soon as you get off of work, you got to go pick the kids up from daycare. Then you got to get into the whole parent mode, cooking dinner for them, getting their homework, school work done, this and that. I understand that, man. Well, where there's a will, there's a way. You know, you just gonna have to work out at the crib. You know, work out at the crib. If you can't make it to the gym, get you a good little 30, 45-minute calisthenic workout. You know, you don't even need a lot of equipment, man. I post home workout videos on the weekends. You know, you can look at them videos, go back, look on my page. I got all kind of home workouts. I'm doing push-ups, jumping jacks, sit-up. I got a couple dumbbells. I may be doing a couple different exercises with my dumbbells. You know, burpees. That's one of my favorite overall exercises, man. If I had to pick one exercise that doesn't require any equipment, I would have to pick the burpees, just because there's so many different variations and it's so intense. It builds muscle and it burns fat at the same time. See, I got the burpees off of working in the prison system. I used to see the inmates all the time when I be patrolling around the prison, and I'm sitting and observing the inmates on the rec yard, the inmates be lined up, man, in a straight line like the military, and they be hitting burpees, man, all kind of different variations. So I tried it out and I started doing it. I'm like, yo, these burpees is where it's at. Burpees is where it's at, man. It's so many different variations you could do with the burpees. And like I said, they build muscle, burn fat, man. They work a lot of different muscle groups, So when you at the crib working out, all you need is like 30, 45 minutes. That's all you need. I do a 45-minute workout like I did today, man. I be tacked. I just do like circuit training. I pick a few different exercises, maybe 3 to 6 different exercises. And once I do one set of one exercise, I go right to the next. Boom. And once I'm done with that, to the next, man. I do maybe 3 or 4 rounds. Boom, you're done. 45 minutes. I'm drenched, got a good little workout. That's all you need. Like I said, you got the kids, get the kids involved, man. Have the kids in there working out with you, They little toddlers. You got little toddlers, give them a tablet, tell them to sit on the couch. You sit right there in front of them while you working out. You can put the food on. You can do this shit right here in the kitchen while you cooking dinner for the kids, man. Like I say, you either want the shit or you don't, man. Ain't no time for no excuses. Nobody trying to hear the sob story about how life is hard. Nobody want to hear them excuses, man. It's time to cancel them sorry ass excuses, man. And it's time to get motivated, man. Where there's a will, there's a way, baby. Y'all like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. I got merchandise for sale. Shop with me. This one of my shirts right here, man. High off of pre-workout powder, man. I take that pre-workout powder to the head, man. Take me a shot right before I work out, man. And it'd be like I'm in here, I'm tripping off some cocaine, off some Molly, man. I get the shakes. I love that little tingling sensation I get from the pre-workout, man. Yeah. And I know I'm finna go kill the workout. I'm finna go obliterate the weights. I'm finna go get my rocket launcher and blow some shit up at the gym. Boom! You feel me, baby, man? But yeah, this the only video you need right here, man. You trying to get right. You trying to get your body together, man. Workout, fitness, diet, getting stronger, getting leaner, bulking up. All this shit, man, I've been saying, man, I've been knowing this shit for damn 21 years. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't try to change shit up, man. Just stick to the basics, man. The basics, what they was doing 30, 40, 50 years ago, the shit still works today, man. You don't need all that fancy shit you see in Muscle and Fitness, man. Stick to the basics, man. I promise you're going to win, baby. Y'all know how we coming. Let's get motivated.